Hello and welcome back to Timberborn. In our last episode, we really took a swing at getting food settled and figured out, and I think we might have it figured out. We're going to take a look around a little bit because I did do a few things after the episode ended, while the drought was going on and whatnot. But in order to handle recovery from the drought that just ended, we need to, for one thing, turn on all the pumps, make sure that we have a decent employment force left over in each district, and it looks like we do in this one. We've got 4 left over even after turning these on, so we could probably put a couple more in here. We did have a lot of deaths, rather, at the beginning of the drought, and then now we're suffering from a plethora of births, or of aging up. So let's go ahead and assign these all out. Make sure we have at least one villager left in each district. This one's perfect. As you can see, I put a little bit of science in here. And I also did a bit of a change to the storage and whatnot that was here. Now the only small storage that's left is berries. They can feel free to keep that full. I don't care. We are shipping berries out to the other sites, but I think the rest of them are going to be pretty full in that respect. So yeah, they are full. So we are shipping the berries out to the other sites, but unless they really have a food problem, which they shouldn't, then they'll never need to go there, so it's fine. But the one beaver that's working here to pick these few berries can continue working here to pick those few berries. So we have a lot of science going on. It was only a 5-day drought, so you didn't really miss a whole lot. But we need to get up to 12,000 science to be able to place this last statue. And I think we have 1 or 2 other science things to unlock yet. So I'm going to do some looking around here in the base, trying to get everything turned on. And then we'll go and take care of all of that. Let's turn all these on. Hopefully we have enough people for all of this in this district. As well as the pump and dump. Yeah, we have 3 left. We did build this large house here underground, or semi-underground, the last time, so that's good. We have a couple of buildings paused as well. Actually, a lot of buildings paused. We're going to actually unpause those as part of this episode too, because one of the things we need to do is to start making books. So let's see. We have we have not very many free people. We might actually not have enough people, because we need to turn at least 2 of these back on and have somebody making, at least one person making books. We'll see. So we have a crap ton of potatoes being grown now, and we just drought. Okay, come on, water flow. I put the speed up to medium to get this water flowing a little bit faster in my time scale, even though in theirs it's the same. Come on. I mean, I could override this, I suppose, and let some water through, but here it goes now. Okay. We're alright. It'll be fine. They just pumped the last of it out as part of that. But these are all fine. They last long enough that we're okay. So we've got lots of potatoes to pick. We've got lots that are growing. All the ones you see with the little white flowers on them are all ready to pick. So you have a ridiculous amount of potatoes. And the potato barn is just about full of grilled potatoes, and there's just a few other not grilled potatoes in here. So we're actually doing really well on potatoes, because they're also getting shipped out in quantities of 200 to the other districts. Yeah, everything's backing up now. Up here in this district, let's see. You can be turned on too, and we still have 1 free person up here. That's great. We have a much larger carrot field up here now too. We could always make this bigger if we need to. But until, we have 1,000 carrots in storage here, plus, actually we have 1,200 carrots in storage here, if you count the 100 here between, the 200 between these 4. So we have about 300 in other districts. We could probably kick that distribution up to 200 each as well, if we wanted to. And then finally, the district down here that's not doing much. They're actually just barely shipping out their logs as they can to over to east, so that it has logs to make things out of. But it's full right now because we're not making all the things anymore. Let's turn the paper back on. I'm going to leave the explosives off because we're going to need to enable 1 more person. Oh, we do have a bunch of children here. That's great. So we're going to enable 1 more person for making... Okay, quit it with the tooltips, will you? There we go. For making books. And I want to, before we do that, I want to go through the menus and make sure that we've unlocked everything that we want to. I'm not going to bother unlocking the rest of these suspension bridges. Those will be fine without me. And the triple floodgate, I don't need it. Maybe we could need it at some point, but I don't need it. And everything else, we didn't build an irrigation tower, which is fine. I did the channel irrigation method, which I like better because I think it's more sustainable, but early in the game, you need to use an irrigation tower if you're going to try and do some irrigation earlier in the game. Because the channel only works once you can dynamite it out. And you can't get dynamite that early, but this is just planks and logs. So, alright, food, we've got everything. Printing press. Let's go ahead and unlock this. It's going to cost us 400, but we just made up for the 400 that we spent recently, so that'll be okay. And how do I want to lay this? Okay, that'll fit perfectly right there. It's as big as the dynamite building, so we have to be a little bit careful. Also, I think they might have gotten all the planks distributed to all the other districts well enough. We have 600 planks total right now. Just under, or just about 200 of them are here, so that means there's 100 in each of the other districts. So yes, we have distributed all the planks and probably all the gears as well that we need. Although maybe not on those. 500 total. Yeah, we're there because there's 97 here. So we're now accumulating. Once this gets built, we need to wait for the metal blocks to come in. But once this gets built, then... Oh no, wait, the metal blocks are here. Yes, there are 30 metal blocks here already. Smart. Then we can start making books. Now, I don't know if we're going to have enough... if this is going to be enough books or not. Hopefully it will be, but I don't know. What else do we have? We need some wind. That would be nice. While that's going, let's take a look, or continue looking here. I think, though, the last thing we need to do... We could do some of the decorations, but since they don't make a difference, I kind of don't care. Other than the shrubs and the roofs and the two statues. So we're really just down to that last bit of science. And for this one, we're going to end up just building one of them because it's expensive. Oops, wrong thing again, Wally. It costs 400 planks, 200 gears, and 300 metal blocks. So we're just going to make one of those, and I'm going to make it probably in Central, even though it's going to require shipping of all three materials to Central. I think we can just make one in Central. Actually, I'm going to not do that, I don't think. No, we can turn that on. We have enough people, I think. Yeah, especially once we get that last child grown up. So I'm going to go up to speed 3. I'm going to let the game kind of race. Maybe we'll get this science done. With 12 of them cranking away at it, we might just pull it off. If we had a decent surplus in any other districts, I don't think we do. But if we did, we have 2 here. So we have we have 7 people. Wait, where's the other ones at? 2 here. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. If we had a decent surplus of people in another district, i.e. if we didn't want to bother shipping logs anymore out of this one, we could take these 3. And we could do some more science in another district, but it's fine. I think we should be able to get there in the next episode or so. At least I hope. Dang it, flooding. It's going to be the bane of my existence for the rest of this series. And it seems to be after the drought, but it's drying up now. I can see it. I saw it come down here, at least. There it goes. And it dries up so fast you know that it's totally fake, but it is the way it is. And you can see the water rushing out, too, to balance. I wonder if it had this channel wider, if it would be better, but it's flooding over here, too, so probably not. At least not by much. We have this ridiculous amount of berries up here, and berries over here, and berries over here. The only district that doesn't have access to local berries is this one up here, because this was a total drought zone before we flooded it, or before we channeled it, I mean. Hopefully they're going to keep up with these trees. We do have a beehive to place. I should go around and double check the beehives too. Let's actually take a look. Did you get a worker? Oh, you're 2 workers. Oh, that's why the workers went down so fast in that district. Okay. 2 workers, and that means we need to start distributing books, which means that I need to put routes in. Let's do the routes. Oh, I can't do the routes in this one alone. I probably should have done planks and gears in separate ones. What I'm going to do is take north and south paper out of here and put north and south paper into here. Talk as fast as you're moving. And that gives me 4 spaces that I can use here for distributing books. And we'll just start distributing books and see how it holds up. Book. Oops. Book. I need to check the limits, but I think they're probably at 100, which is probably okay. Book. And book. Limits. Books at 100. Okay. Yeah, so they're all going to be at 100. But this one, I need to limit outgoing to 100. And I need a storage for these. And I think we'll just put it right in here someplace. Ooh, right in there. That's a good place. Let's put in 3 platforms. Excuse me. There you go. 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll do a large warehouse. And then we will babysit this thing. Because I want to make sure that it doesn't get built too quickly to where it starts getting filled up with random crap. Alright, they built that, so now they're supplying this. And luckily I'm building it right next to the log pile, so they're able to just take the logs straight into it. We should have plenty of planks. We do have plenty of planks. So they should start bringing those in shortly as well. And we do have, we have 13 unemployed people now. We must have had some more grow-ups. Grow-ups? Really? Work faster. Alright, and slowed it way down, pause. Allowed none except for books. And then speed it right back up again. And have at it with the books. We may also need some more paper printing going on, although this is probably going to be enough. Without knowing any times to define any ratios. We're probably okay. I could always shut down one of the explosives if we start running low on paper. But as long as these haulers are hauling, then we should be okay. Alright, books are printing. We only have a couple left in here, though, because they must have shipped them all out before I could set the outgoing limit. So that's fine. We should start seeing the education stat appearing on some random, or the knowledge stat, rather, appearing on some random beavers. Yeah, a few of these got the knowledge. Mm-hmm. Did we not set up a carousel up here? Wally, you crazy person. You did not set up a carousel up here. Alright, let's delete some of this road. Nope. Put it on that level. Double checking for carousel. I don't see one. Did I plan to and then not do it, or did I just completely ignore this district? Probably the latter. Let me put it way back here, maybe? Like that. And then power, large windmill. Put this one way down. Let's do the road like this. And then I should make these close enough. Yes. And then I can delete that extraneous road there. Alrighty. They're back working on the metal. Because somebody needed some. Probably to build the book bindery. The printing press. Yeah, they use 30, so they're back to making 30 metal. Hopefully they're supplying this first. Yes. Oh, and this needs metal blocks too. So a good thing they're local. Yeah. We're gonna need a bit of paper shipped in here. And the gears and whatnot. Do I have anybody unemployed here? No, I do not. Do I have a problem with the people that I have employed here? Wait. That says 8. Okay, I clicked something weird. I have 8 unemployed people here. Let's beef that up a little bit. Oh, that's why I have 8 unemployed people here. These are all flooded again. they lose their jobs, apparently, at the time. Let's take this down, just to make sure we don't have any other... Okay. I think you're probably fine with the water rushing. Yep. And you here. We could actually use some more people in this district, technically. Technically. No, I don't want to pause any of the sciences either. Well, we don't need any more people because of the... the problem is all the science I have going. That one's good. And you up here are good too. We still have 2 people free up here. So we could take... we could actually do another printing press if needed. But... That is so weird, the flooding thing. Reminds me of Caesar 3, when somebody would get kicked out of their house because, say, you deleted it, for example. You click on one of the villagers that got kicked out of their house, and it would be a nice, kind of cheesy British accent. We've been thrown out of our homes. Kind of reminds me of that a little bit. Different, but the same. All right. Did I allow... I did not allow books to be stored in these. So let's allow books to be stored here. 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 And... here. And we have... 13 books in stock. And they're all here because they're not going to ship out yet. Yeah, we're going to need more... I think we're going to need more printing. I think we're going to need more. So we're not going to get the now. They're not going to get the now otherwise. Because they're going to need to have, I don't know, a book printed every couple days each, maybe. I don't know what the cooldown is on reading, but well, 37 of my 190 beavers managed to read a book, or to still have knowledge of books. Knowledge of books. So it's not too bad. We're still having social life issues and roof bonus issues. I don't know which districts those are in. Some of these folks, which is interesting because they do have some roofs. I guess not a lot. I guess I could add more. Maybe. That's over... No? Where's that at? Here? Can I put these under here? No. So that's why they probably have problems with roofs here. These ones should be good because we have a ridiculous amount of roofs going on here. Why did I put that like that? Oh, I know what I did. I changed this too, by the way. I moved the rooftop terraces off of the storage since I needed to take the storage out and put them up here by the houses. And that has a secondary purpose of giving me... Let's do it like that. Of giving them closer access to their houses from the rooftop terraces. So that's kind of fun. How are you all doing on your particular leisure here? They could use more shrub access, really? And campfires? Really? Well, we can handle those, for sure. Campfire. We can put it down here, maybe. And then a shrubbery. That's here. Guess I could just put some like here. Put them around everywhere. Down here would be good. I do wonder if that highlight that highlights the building next to, if that's just a power transfers through here highlight, or if that's if they're in this building, they get a bonus from this item highlight. I don't know. We do have them scattered around over here. They're still not building these. These might be too far. They're too far from the district. All right, so I have to actually do some surgery here in order to get these planted. That's fine. We have one more to plant here. Well, built, I guess, not planted. All right. This is all good. These should all be good. Let me grab a, let's see here. Yeah, everything looks like it's covered all the way to this point anyway. Or will be once those last couple get built. Yep. And, carrots are all covered. So we should be good on food, supplies now. Trees could still be an issue, as you can kind of see. But they should be shipping them over from the more well-supplied districts now. We have inbounds with logs from north, south, and west. Oh, and central, all four. Okay, all four are shipping logs now. So at least keeps these small tree farms kind of processed, although I apparently screwed myself over a little bit here in central with the logs. Didn't I set? I did set a minimum. So that means they used a bunch after probably all the shrubberies at his place. Yeah, they take 12 each. And maybe the roof as well. Yeah, it was only 4. But this also, that's what took them. Yeah, that's 15. So that's what took it. There was only 100 and they took a bunch. I could probably help out a little with them. Like by shipping over some from here to here. Kind of ironically. But that should be fine, because that's literally all these 3 people are doing is carrying logs back and forth. Or forth, I guess. 9,000 science. And we're barely using any wheat. I mean, if that's literally all the wheat we actually need to keep this whole place alive, that's pretty amazing. And 4 mills that are not running full-time, and 2 kitchens that are not running full-time. To keep 190 beavers alive, 192 potentially beavers alive. That's pretty impressive, I think. Are you all not shipping? Why are you not sending your logs over? Is it just because you did the bread shipping first and you... I don't know. Unless they carried them over, they got replaced so fast already, and they are, looks like they're carrying other things. Yeah, they're carrying bread. Small amounts of bread, but bread anyway. And yeah, they're reading the books as fast as they get printed in this district. So that's part of the problem. We're definitely not printing enough books. I wonder what the weight of the books are. And I wish you could tell that somehow, but I don't think you can unless they're actually carrying them. Because I could just continue shipping paper, and at least the districts that have some sort of local power, even if it is like this, they could make their own books as well. If they had spare workers, of course. Alright, that's annoying. It's still sloshing. I wonder if I saved and closed and reopened if it would be better. Don't know. But yeah, we're hardly using even any of these potatoes. Right now we have 1,293 grilled potatoes in this district. And 2,093 scattered around the world. Total. So that's basically 200 each district. So I think what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to... I don't really have any spare workers. I'd have to set up another house, which I could do. And I probably should do. I could even put some of the housing up here. The problem is... Yeah. And then we need to set up some more book crafting, which could get a little snug around here someplace. Because I don't really have a way to get power anywhere else, unless I took out this whole mountain, which I could do. These are 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be rough, but I think I should do it. I think it'll be fun to do. So let's do that. Let's go... Don't need that one. Here. Here. Do. Road go here. There. Maybe you could just go like this. Let's do it like this, though. And let's take out a decent chunk of this platform. Because I like exploding things. And I'm sure you guys do too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so let's put explosives there and there to start with. We'll also go ahead and let them start placing them here, because they'll need to be there eventually, so they might as well do it. Let's get the priority tool out and make these a high priority. I think they'll be able to reach up that high. If not, I can always put a staircase there and then they should be good. But I think they can reach that. We'll see once it's done. The answer to that question is no. Okay. Let's do... But you can reach... Oh, you're reaching that one. Okay. Let's get the delete. Not the platform. I want the path. There we go. And a stairway. Here. I think that'll work then. Let's put this one up to very high priority. Dang it. So close yet so far. Well, I think we can definitely declare that we don't have any issues with food from now on. With having basically 2,000 of 2 of the foods and 1,500 of the third, I think we're good. I think we're good. And another drought is incoming. 3 days out. Can you be reached now? Yes, you can. This one probably still can't be reached, but I'm okay with that. Because once I blast this one, then they'll be able to reach this one. And the one that I placed right there. Detonate. And... dynamite. There we go. Okay. And delete this. And more dynamite. Here. And now I don't even think I need to prioritize because they literally have nothing else to do. And then I'm going to bother going up there to do it. Okay. In that case, delete. Delete. Designate. There. And I can probably delete this path back to here or so. Yeah. And then dynamite. Oh man. Run away, go to sleep. I like exploding things, it's fun. Flooding again. Yeah, I'm going to save and reopen the game. I'll be right back. And welcome back. So we're in the same night. I did slow the game down. I'm going to speed it back up now. And they should be just about ready to go here. Dynamite. Oh, I didn't delete that one. Crap. Yes. Yes. Let's do that one first. There. And then do these. And then I'll take care of the other one after that. Be fine. Right. One more here. And the rest of them you can do in whatever order you feel. I don't care. Gonna do the whole level at once. Almost at 10,000 science. That's good. Of course, I don't know what I'm going to do with all these people once we finish the science up there. I could disable one of these houses, I suppose, and then let them, as they die off, let them downsize themselves. That's an option. Definitely planned a little bit too much here, because we did have all the production down here. And that's something that I think I will change. I don't know if I mentioned this in the last episode or not, but that's something I think I'll change in future games, at least as the Folktails, is that I may outpost the growing of vegetables and trees, and the collection of metal, of course. But I think all of my production will be in the single district, and those outer districts may not have anything imported, or may only have the bare essentials imported, and just having them working on the very basic of things would be all I would want to do there. So yeah, and they can't even collect these because, yeah, they can't even get that far. It's crazy. All right, they're almost done. Shouldn't take very long because, I mean, all the explosives are here and ready to go. How's paper doing? Paper is growing faster than books, which is good, which means that we can afford to make more books once we get that far. Whenever I get that far. And I think I need to change some of these. Yeah, we need to change this one. Let's go ahead and do that now. Into a 4-way cross intersection. Even though they're connecting on that side, I could have done a T again, but it's fine. Ah, we're ready to go. Oh, they're up there building. There's our definitive test. They do not die when you blow up things. TM. And let's do more explosives here. Final batch. Alright, they put that in. They were up there building it, and they did not blow up, so that's good. We have 3 children in this district, though. Which means that... yeah, that's not good. Means we're a little starved out on workers here. I think we're okay right there. 3 children and 2 missing, yeah. All the old age deaths. It's crazy. What is this district doing on things? Books are doing very well. Most things are doing actually very well here in this district. But the problem is they're reading all the books before they can get shipped out. And the drought is starting. I'm going to go ahead and start pausing pumps. 5 days, yeah, we'll be fine. You all can go and find something else to do. And we also need to stop this. Because we only lose, is it half of the height or a quarter of the height of the block of water in these 5 days? So it'll be fine. Those are full too. And these. Why is all the science not spinning? No one employed beavers in the district? What do we do? Lose a bunch here? Yes. Dang it. Well. Wow. Wow, indeed. We're short. So maybe we aren't short here. I was missing a couple here and didn't realize it. Ah, we're ready to blow. Boom. And then I can do a, do this way. Yes. And then we can put in a printing press or 2. And we can put in some housing for 4, 5. Do we do another recessed house? I think so. Let's do another recessed house right here. I'm going to do another explosion for 6. Like this, or do like this. And priority on this, please. Over these. Do we know of the people? Well, we do have the people right now to work at these because we have all of these people available. But we could use some more people. Especially to handle the ups and downs of births and deaths. Alright, and a new house. This one. Boom. Thank you again, Unintended Package, I think, for giving me the idea for that. Let's actually do that at a higher priority also. That way it gets done before these two, even though they're getting well fed, other than the metal blocks. And we don't have any power right now anyway, so it's not going to help. Oh, there comes the wind. It's kind of fun. You can see the power coming back down here, but these aren't spinning with it. So it must be like a slip differential in those or something. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to end the episode here. I'm going to get these buildings built, get them staffed up, get some books printing while the last 2,000 science is, or actually a little over 1,000 science is done. And then we will we'll come back in the next episode, and we'll start building this monument, and we'll build that throughout the next episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.